Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub whatsblazing in sports. Guys, listen, we're back at it, man. 15 minutes or less, I will give you my best. And guys, the only thing I ask from you guys to do is to smash the like button, guys. If you have not already, please do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, guys. I want to talk about this. It's something I heard early this morning when I first woke up. Didn't get a chance to do a video on it, but guys, listen, we are live right now. The file, listen guys, the file is right here. I want to read this to you guys. I've done a few videos about Anthony Joshua, talking about how he's looking out in the ring, things that he said, analyzing things that he said, doing interviews. And I talked about this. I said, listen, I said, he's doubting himself. He has, some mental issues, right? And listen, I'm not trying to dog Anthony Joshua when I say this. Many of my subs says, T-Dub, you're going hard on him. T-Dub, he don't got no mental issues. T-Dub, he don't have no anxiety. T-Dub, listen, T-Dub is telling you this for a reason. See, I've been in the ring and put these on people. I walked down that aisle before. I know what it's like. See, when I first started fighting, my first 2 or 3 fights, I had some nerves. I had nerves. I'm not going to lie. But after that, it's gone. For the most part, it's gone. In the building, long time, how you doing? Strapbook Boxing, what's going on, brother? Strapbook, you've been here, man. Many of my videos, I talked about Anthony Joshua, the way he acted, and different things. Listen, I got the file right here. You can also find this file. Who is this one? Is this it's a UK file, which is short right here. Happy New Year, Strapbook. This is what it says, right? What if you know what? I lost the headline. But listen, check this out. What if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? Anthony Joshua revealed his battle with anxiety doing ring walks as he discussed mental health. This right here is about all the videos I've done, and I said that Anthony Joshua doubted himself. The reason he lost to Andy Ruiz, because he was thinking about Deontay Wilder. He has mental issues dealing with things. I said it thousands of times, and people said, oh, you just been funny. I said, listen, when Anthony Joshua talks, he talks like a motivational speaker, but not just a motivational speaker. He talks like a motivational speaker. Well, you know what? Honestly, I just think he's saying things that he heard before, but he really motivated himself. So when he tells you, when you're in the gym and you're getting beat down, you can't stay down. You got to get up and keep fighting. I don't think he's really telling that to the boys and girls out there that may become fighters one day. I think he's convincing himself. Because listen to this. This is a champion. And what I'm about to read, the first sentence is a question. And this is a sentence that's taken directly from Anthony Joshua in an interview that he did. And I want you guys to think about this. If he's thinking about this doing ring walks, where's his mind at? Here's the question that he said. What if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? Anthony Joshua says in an interview, he revealed that he has anxiety. Many people believe. See, I haven't read this article yet. I got a chance to print it out, but I wanted to give it to you guys. Let's read some of it, all right? We'll start back with that headline. And I just want to get you guys' thoughts on it. I want to get you guys' thoughts on it as well. The first line is a direct from Anthony Joshua. What if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? While he's making a walk to the ring, this is what he's thinking. Anthony Joshua reveals his battles with anxiety, doing ring walks, as he discussed mental health. Anthony Joshua has opened up on how he overcome nerves and anxiety before his fights and admitted apprehensive thoughts have even entered his head doing ring walks in the past. It's all fun and games in the gym, but then you walk down the aisle to the ring and you think, what if I just turned back and I said, I can't do this? You have just come too far to turn back. Sounds like he's having doubts and he's convincing himself that he got to push on. Now listen, I'm not doubting that Anthony Joshua can fight, because he can. I'm not doubting Anthony Joshua is that he's not one of the best, because he is. I'm not doubting that. See, when I come over here and I speak on these things, I want to give you my actual thoughts. I don't just shit on the man. You're not going to catch me saying I hate that man, because I don't. I don't know him like that. I know what he brings to the table in boxing. I know his skill level. But by me observing his skills, if you watch Floyd Mayweather fight, visually you can say he has speed, he's confident, very defensive minded, quick reflexes like a cat. But the one thing that you can observe is what I just said about Floyd. It's confidence. You can observe that. You can observe when Anthony Joshua made that ring walk versus Andy Ruiz. How many people say he didn't look right? How many people? He already said, I didn't get no concussion in sparring. X that out. He admitted that he had doubts. He wanted to turn around, but he came too far to turn around. He had an anxiety attack before fighting Andy Ruiz. Now, if he had an anxiety attack against Andy Ruiz, question, what do you think he will have versus Deontay Wilder? When he's making that ring walk versus Deontay Wilder, what do you think he'll have? When he look up and he see Deontay Wilder, 42 wins, 41 knockouts, God rest Tyson Fury's soul, the latest man to take the walk with the Grim Reaper. What do you think he's gonna feel? Even if he walks to the ring first, right? Because to be honest, if he walks last versus Deontay Wilder, there's a good chance he might pause in the middle of that ring walk. I'm not gonna say he's gonna turn all the way around. I'm just saying there's a chance that he might just stop for a minute and be like, damn, do I want to do this? And you might say, TW, reaching by saying he may stop and say, damn, do I want to do this? Actually, I'm not reaching, because he just admitted doing his ring walk, he said to himself, what if I just turned back and I said I can't do this? Imagine this, right? Him and Deontay Wilder do negotiations. They agree on things. They agree on it, right? Deontay Wilder said, listen, I'm okay. If you want to walk last because you're the A side, cool. This will be the first time that I will believe the A side want to walk first. Because in this case, if Anthony Joshua admits we're dealing with mental health, let me see if I can show this to you guys. I know the sun, it's probably backwards. My bad. It's probably backwards. I think the words might be flipped. And he deals with anxiety attacks. Imagine this, guys. Imagine if Deontay Wilder's in the back. Well, not in the back. Deontay Wilder's making his ring walk. The chant of Bomb Squad. Anthony Joshua in the back, watching on the big screen, looking at Deontay Wilder. And the one thing about Wilder, you can say this. You can say he's not good of a boxer. You can say that he ain't fought nobody. The one thing that you cannot say about this man is his lack of confidence. Anytime you see Deontay Wilder in that ring or walk into that ring, the guy looks like he is on one mission and one mission only, to take off heads. And if Anthony Joshua's in the back, got his white, somewhat like Ali robe on, got his mouthpiece in, got a nice sweat built up from warming up, and he's looking on that big screen, and he sees Deontay Wilder walking to the ring. Scrapbook says Wilder can't punk him at the pressure in order to get him to continue with the fight. Charles in the building. What's going on? Salute. Now, okay, good. So, maybe you guys can see this, right? Right now, I'm reading for the archive. How much time I got? Okay, I got 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes to give you guys this condensed work. Just go ahead, rub some more sticks together, blow on it, and let's get this fire back blazing. Let's talk about it. Anthony Joshua said this. What if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? Anthony Joshua reveals his battle with anxiety during ring walks. He discussed mental issues. Guys, let me get comfortable. I only got 4 minutes. But since the fire about to get in, I might as well get comfortable. Let's talk about it. If he had anxiety, mental doubts in himself and his abilities to beat Andy Ruiz, if he wanted to go in Tyson Fury's training camp to train Tyson Fury to beat Deontay Wilder, what do you think he would have when he's walking to that ring to face Wilder? What do you think he will have? When Deontay Wilder makes that ring walk, Anthony Joshua in the back looking up, thinking, this guy just knocked out 41 or 42 people, and I'm fighting him. 41, and you can't tell me he won't think that, because this is why I'm saying it. You cannot tell me he won't think that, because he told you out of his own mouth during an interview when he was fighting Andy Ruiz in the second round, he was thinking about what Wilder did to Dominic Breazeale. So if he was thinking about Wilder doing the Andy Ruiz fight, what do you think he's going to be thinking about when he got to make that ring walk to face Wilder? He's going to think about everything Wilder done great. He's going to recall 42 knockouts. American Pastor Travel in the building, what it does. Yes, I'm back at like a crack addict giving you boxing geekers this work. Come on in, warm up by the fire. I just got it blazing. So, just in case you're just now coming in, remember, you can catch this on replay, and I recommend you do. Anthony Joshua said this. When he make ring walks, sometimes he deals with having anxiety attacks. He deals with mental health. He doubts himself. He says doing ring walks, Andy Ruiz, he's thinking to himself, what if I just turned back? What if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? This is his words. You don't believe me, do you? Let me read the whole paragraph for you. It's all fun and games in the gym, but then you walk down the aisle to the ring and you think, what if I just turned back and I said, I just can't do this? You come too far to turn back. Anthony Joshua has opened up on how his nerves has impacted him during his career. Anthony Joshua has opened up on how his nerves, guys, if he gets anxiety attacks, if he gets nervous, and he have mental issues, dealing with the likes of people like Andy Ruiz, what do you think he's going to feel when he's making that long ring walk, like it's a long mile, and he sees Deontay Wilder in that ring, looking like a bull? There's no smoke coming out of Wilder's nose, but it looks like he one of them. He can just visually see the smoke from Wilder waiting on him to get in the ring. He can see Wilder with the gold gloves on, with the mask on, with the crown on, looking like a cross between a Mortal Kombat character and something else. And you telling me Joshua is not going to get anxiety attacks? He's not going to get nervous. He's not going to have some mental blockage and doubts. The only thing I want, the only thing I don't want to hear is no excuses when it happens. I want to hear no excuses. All fighters go through that pressure bust pipes. That's the problem. Listen, I went through that before. When I first had my first, maybe 2 fights. My first 2 fights. And listen, everybody is not built the same. Everybody's not. They're not. They're not. But the thing is, I don't believe on that level everybody goes through that a lot. I don't believe it. Maybe sometimes if it's something like a really big fight. But if you think about it, Andy Ruiz for Joshua, the opponent wasn't big. Maybe because it was in the USA what got to him. Maybe that could be what got to him. But remember, the big stars perform better under the pressure. That's what made big stars big stars. Floyd Mayweather never lost because he kept believing in himself. When you got people like Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, all these guys hitting them home runs night in, night out. You're talking about Michael Jordan. You know, think about how much pressure it is to hit the game winner. Think about if you're watching basketball. There's 2 seconds on the clock. You telling me that's not pressure or nerves? You have to overcome that till it's not. You have to overcome that before the moment even comes. Otherwise, if you think about it, you're gonna miss. You're gonna airball. Let's see what else we got. Joshua underlined his dedication and passion to fight as components who have helped him. How did you channel that responsibility and pressure, dedication, when you dedicate to yourself? It's just like sparring as well. The more you do something, the easier it becomes. But in this level, listen, people get nerves. Maybe but the thing is, you don't tell yourself during a fight. You don't say this. Doing a ring walk, you don't say, what if I just stopped and turned around? What if I just... Remember that guy that got in the ring with F.A. Jabba? And the moment they run the bell to fight, he got out and walked out. He did what Joshua said he thinks sometimes. Listen, man. I can't do my 4 hour, but I'm trying to sneak you guys some bits. Remember, guys, how do I open this? This is new too, guys. I want to give you guys a different angle. Been falling all day. You know what?